Good afternoon, people. I'm in the Mobile. I'm in New Albany. And I've been on the telephone. I want to show you the company. I'm not going to show you the count. So I got to turn my phone around where you can see it. Okay, this is Concord Credit in Oregon. They're the worst company. Remember this name if you work for them. And also, the reason I got hooked up with them is leaf filter out of Louisville, Kentucky. They refused my $500 payment. They put this over to them. They returned my check. As the lawyer tell me, they refused my $500 payment. And all this. That was leaf filter out of Louisville, Kentucky. So people, be wary of leaf filter wherever you're at on the planet. The time I get the bills, you all know the Pony Express is 7 to 30 days or longer before you get anything from anywhere on the planet. People, it's a sign of the times. I've looked on the internet and they said by 2035, I'm not sure on the date, that the government is going to cut out gasoline cars. So you figure the post office taking 7 to 30 plus days to deliver a letter 20 miles away or other places. So it's a sign of the times. So people, get ready to buy you a horse and buggy or a horse and a wagon. Get ready. Am I a conspiracy person? Yeah, but I believe in it. The post office is doing it. What's next? The price of gasoline is kept going up. They raise it anywhere from 20 cents to 50 cents a gallon. People, and on the planet, we got a law that is called price gouging. I would email or call your local attorney general on the planet and complain about them. It says it's price gouging. Read the law of price gouging in your state or the federal law of price gouging. I know you all need the gasoline to go to work, support your family. But people, look the price of groceries. I tell you, back in 1970, you take $50 to the grocery store. You either had to have a pickup truck or a station wagon to put your $50 of groceries in. It's time to wake up, but don't get mad at your attorney general. Be polite and ask them how come they don't enforce the price gouging on the gasoline and food prices, this and that. Because you go to the grocery store, them truck drivers deliver it to the grocery store. They got to pay for their diesel fuel in them 18-wheelers. They're not to blame. It's our government. So it's price gouging. Please look the price gouging laws in your state. And you complain. and tell them, said, it's price gouging under the law of your state. Do it peaceful, no rioting, I tell you, you can look it up. He's the governor of Kentucky now. But when he was Attorney General years ago, he got on these gas companies for price gouging. They paid a big fine. It was done peaceful. So, check out the law of your state, what price gouging is. And you can see if it follows your guidelines, Because if you notice, people, every time there's a holiday, gas goes up. Or it's summertime, it goes up. Because they know you all going to be taking vacations. That's how you stop price gouging. Contact your attorney general in your state. Do it peaceful, no riot. Peaceful protest if you do it. Back when I was young, it was a one-person family that worked. And you can do it. Now it takes both of you to make your house payments, your car payments, and so on. It takes both of you to work. If your children at the age they can work, it takes 3 of you to help pay the bills and the groceries and the clothes and so on. To me, it's time to stop it. It's just my opinion. I done a video in my car. I want to go look at it and see what they're talking about. I don't think I had my radio on. So they got me on the copyright, but didn't punish me for it. Because it was a short video while I was riding in my car. So I took look at my hat. You don't have to believe in God. I put my faith in him since I'm old. If you watched my video last night, I done on StreamYard. You see in the upper right-hand corner, I add a picture, took the duck away and put my mother, my father, and my daughter, Gina, in the memory of my father and mother. Any of you that are Masons out there, my father was a Mason of, I believe it was Lodge 226 out of Charlestown, Indiana. My mother was an Eastern Star. Your lady, it's an Eastern Star, knows what the grand organist is. My mom was a grand organist. And my mom taught a whole lot of kids, male and female, back when I was growing up. Monday through Saturday, she taught piano and organ lessons. And one of my scribers, they took piano lessons from my late mother, but she didn't take it on Saturdays. Which, as a teenager, I went out and partied. But thanks to God and his help, I've been sober from alcohol and drugs 25 plus years. People, you got to have a strong mind. It's all up here. I want to make a point. Ladies, it's not your fault you're getting abused. If you watch my videos, I done one on that lady that killed her son and some child abuse. Women abuse. And the last video was a doctor. There's about 3 steps. Make a plan, but don't write it down or put it in your cell phone where your mate can find it and beat the crap out of you. Go by the plan. And I also gave you the phone number of this doctor last night that you can text him with your questions. I forget the name, but you have to watch my video from last night where you can subscribe to his YouTube channel to help you get some help. As I've always been taught by my parents, God rest their soul, if you hear it, you see it, you report it. If it's child abuse or women abuse. I know you all said you don't want to get involved, but people, when you don't get involved and a child gets killed or the woman gets killed, how can you live with it? I can't. So I'm waiting my son come out of this doctor's office. It's next door to the MRI place in New Albany, Indiana. So I want to appreciate it that you all hit the thumbs up. And subscribe to my videos. Hi, Montez. How you doing, my friend? I want to give a shout out to this beautiful young person. She's a good fan. I hope you like my video from last night I done on women abuse. And that woman who killed her 5-year-old child and stuck her in a suitcase. I hope you all love that. Give me the thumbs up. Hit the notification bell. And go up and make sure you get all notifications. I hear an airplane going over. If you got any ideas to improve my channel, I appreciate it. Oh, man, that Rotary Cup problem is a pain in the rear end. Also, I want to stress out to you YouTubers out there. You got kids that's watching my YouTube channel and other YouTube channels with their parents and guardian, which that's the rules of YouTube. So be polite, don't talk dirty, keep it rated PG, because I appreciate it, because we need to teach our children how to be good people, how to be good YouTubers, how to be polite to ladies. And another thing I want to stress to the parents out there is if your kids are straight A students in school, if it's elementary, junior high, or high school, I'm asking for your all's help. Have your kids help the other kids it's in their class with their work. Because the kids will listen to other kids on their class work. Teachers a little bit older, they can't really, understand the teacher because the teacher is not at their level. And by your kids helping other students to understand that maybe those kids will be a VIP, a very important person, that children will not forget it. I showed you all the Memorial Day that we had in Charlestown a week or so ago, and you got to meet Ernie Thompson. I probably wouldn't made it out of high school without his help. So I appreciate people like you. And I'm asking your parents, if you can. Some people say, well, I'm a straight A student. They nobody. I don't want to help them. Their parents might make the same money as you two, but it's being polite. Kids won't forget who helped them out in school or on the job wherever you all work at. So I'm asking you all, please do that for me. Kids help other kids out. If it wasn't for some of your YouTubers out there helping me with StreamYard, I want to give Tramps Beware the thumbs up, because he taught me about StreamYard. He taught me about sharing people into my studio. He taught me a lot. And your people, I've listened to you about what you want to see. You said some court cases. I've done the Chad Daybell. They found him guilty. But you all mentioned the Karen Reed murder trial. And she was set up, people. But use common sense. Take you some notes if you're watching at home on a computer. Listen to the prosecutor. Listen to the defense team. Look at the evidence. And just like yesterday in the Karen Reed trial, they showed pictures of the tail light. And you saw videos probably last week that shows the tail light was intact in her SUV. So you can use your own judgment there. And there's a couple of motion to something. I forget what the rest of it. If you type in motion to what I forget, is he was a DEA agent or something. He was a federal police officer. And he says she's innocent. And the crime work that the police did was blotch. I'm not a police officer. I'm not a lawyer. If you want to watch the trial, like it's tomorrow, go to the DUI Guy's channel and subscribe to his channel. And he gives you his point of view as being a lawyer. And I agree with him, because I made comments like him. It didn't make no sense. So, I would say tomorrow's Wednesday. I got nothing to do tomorrow. So, I'll probably live stream by using the DUI Guy. I'm not making any money from YouTube. It's copyrighted, people. But I want to get you out there to know the facts from his point of view by being a lawyer. So I want to thank you all. It's hot out in this car. I could turn the air conditioner on, but when you're on a budget, you can't afford it. I'm going to throw my post office box out there in case you all want to send me hoodies or hats or cat food, canned cat food, or cat treats for my cats. It's Tom Cartwright, 4375 at Post Office Box number 1, Charlestown, Indiana, zip code 47111. If you want to make money donation, is the $, Tom Cartwright 4375. That's the Cash App. And I told you I'm having problems with my Troy-Bilt rider. I don't have the money to fix it. Because you take it to a mechanic or have him come and pick it up, you're looking at $200 plus. People, it's not in my budget. So I'm asking for your all's help. If you got an Ace hardware store in your state, the closest Ace hardware store to me is in Scottsburg, Indiana. Scottsburg, Indiana is the closest Ace hardware store. You can go to their website. I take a new mower, they would have to deliver it. They got my address on file where I bought a steel weed eater. They could, but I'm leaving it up to you and God. I done had 4 heart attacks / strokes. I can't remember the difference. So I'm letting you know. I'm getting tired, get me hand-me-down, they break. Just like the other day, I had to put a new solenoid on it. I just put a new solenoid and started on it last year. It seemed like every year I have to put a solenoid on it this time of the year. And, I'm asking for you and God's help to help me out on it. And if you talk on the CB radio and you live local, you know who 121 is. He lives about a mile or two from me. He knows where I live. I used to live across the road from his uncle. And 121 is a great guy. If you hear him on the CB radio, give him a big shout out if you hear him and you can make it to him here in southern Indiana. So I wish I could talk Skip, but I just don't have the money to either buy 2 new tubes for this amp I got, which I showed you that. It's too heavy to ship a new one for 11 meters. So I want to thank you all. I can't do it without you all's help. So I'm going to get off of here, wait for my son to come out of the doctor's, and head back to the Ponderosa. I love you all. Peace, my friend. If you hear it, you see it, report on child abuse or women abuse. Please, let's help these ladies on abuse. God bless you all, and thank you for watching. Hit the subscribe bell and hit it again where you get all notifications. Give the thumbs up. Leave any comments how to improve my channel. I'm 70 plus years old. 4 heart attacks / strokes, high blood pressure, sugar, and a few other problems. So thank you all for watching today.